You already have to take off your shoes at the airport. Now get ready to turn on your phone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to your Monday lunch break. I'm Tanya Rivero. Airline passengers entering the U.S. from Europe, Africa, and the Middle East should be prepared to power up their phones and tablets for security. The Department of Homeland Security issued the initial directive on July 2nd. Secretary of Homeland Security Jay Johnson had this to say yesterday on Meet the Press.
This is not something to overreact to or over-speculate about, but it's something we felt was necessary. We do this from time to time.
So what exactly are authorities looking for, and what should passengers expect? For more, we're joined by airline safety analyst Todd Curtis. Todd, thanks so much for being with us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So Todd, what is airport security looking for when they ask passengers to power up phones and tablets?
Well, the TSA, to their credit, haven't really given out details of what they're looking for, and that's a good thing. But based on what they've done in the past in similar situations, they're looking both for a malfunctioning device, which could be indicative of a device that's been repurposed for something else, perhaps with an explosive inside, or they could be looking for something more subtle. Behavior of a passenger who, when asked to do something simple, like turn on a mobile phone, if they behave in a way that arouses suspicion, they could be pulled aside for further questioning.
Okay, so as the intelligence that we know of seems to point to an electronic device as a potential weapon of some sort, will security be on the lookout for additional devices beyond just phones and tablets?
Well, it's always possible there's something beyond phones and tablets. For practical reasons, though, and this is, again, my speculation, there are a variety of electronic devices that passengers could be carrying on board. If they had no idea what kind of device might have been refurbished for some nefarious use, there might have been a more general call of banning all devices in the cabin or searching every last electronic device. But the fact that other devices, for example, electronic toys, aren't being screened says to me that perhaps they have some indication that only certain types of devices have been targeted for reuse. So
what is this going to do to waiting times at affected airports? Let's say someone has a dead battery. Are they going to be holding up the line, or can they be expected to part with their device?
Well, they might be expected to part with one's device, but logically, and again, many of us who have mobile phones, these devices have more than just basic information. They might have our calendar, our photographs, other personal information. Given the choice at a security line of either leaving your phone behind, never to see it again, or to perhaps get out of line, check the phone, or charge up the phone and possibly miss your flight, I could see a lot of holdup in the line of people being very upset with those choices at the last minute.
Yes, I will agree with you there. Now, from your perspective as a former airline engineer and air safety analyst, does this measure seem to go far enough to protect inbound U.S. flights?
Well, it's hard to say because, again, the government hasn't really released the full details of what is going on, nor should they release those details. I suspect, and I have no proof of this, that if there was some very immediate danger, that is, they had a specific flight, a specific person in mind, you wouldn't see the sort of more broad-scale security measure being done. At the same time, there must be enough information to at least arouse their suspicion that something may be up in the near term.
All right, so advice to passengers, make sure your phones and tablets are powered up, full battery when you get to the airport, right?
Indeed, especially if you're coming into the U.S. from airports in Europe, the Middle East, or in Asia.
All right, thank you so much, Todd Curtis, for all that.